Hello and welcome to official Xbox 360 Magazine's OXM Reports. Now, 2011's already looking like a really exciting year for the Xbox 360, but we thought we'd round up the OXM team's ones to watch. My tip for 2011, I think there's going to be some great games. A lot of them we haven't seen yet, certainly things like Elder Scrolls V. We don't really know a great deal about it yet. I think we'll find out fairly soon. So I'm going to pick a game that I've seen, and that is Deus Ex Human Revolution, which last time I saw it looked absolutely fantastic. I know there's been this talk of it being delayed. It was originally supposed to come out earlier in the year. It's now going to be a bit later on, maybe summertime. And they've said that's to add polish. I really genuinely hope it is just to add polish, because the stuff I'd seen already looked incredible. The idea that you can go through one area and do it 4 or 5 different ways, depending on what kind of play style you enjoy. And as someone who likes to mix things up and maybe, at one point charge in and blow everything up and another time try a bit of stealth and things, having that freedom of choice is really, really exciting to me. So, plus I'm a massive fan of the original Deus Ex games. I thought they were absolutely brilliant on the PC, and I'm really excited that other people are going to have a similar experience on the Xbox 360 with that added horsepower and visual finery.
The game I'm most looking forward to in 2011 is ostensibly Skyrim, but because there's so few details surrounding the game at the moment, it's probably Portal 2, because I absolutely adore the original, and the co-op characters look hilarious.
It's another mental year next year. I think it's kind of interesting because quite often it's not till E3 or the early months of next year that you actually get a handle on what's coming out. But this year, we're going in. We know we've got Gears of War 3. We know we've got Mass Effect 3. We've got Batman Arkham City. We've got Deus Ex. It's amazing. We've got Portal 2. All that. So I'm looking forward to all of those games. But I've also seen quite a few of them as well. So the game I'm actually looking forward to, in a more academic sense, is actually XCOM, which is this. It's a 360 exclusive. 2K announced a while ago. Hasn't really spoken much about it since. I wouldn't be surprised actually if it gets delayed. But I did see it at E3, and it's this really sort of interesting reboot of this very well-known PC strategy game, and they've kind of turned it into a first-person shooter. But it's not just a first-person shooter. You've got this sort of tactical overview where you're controlling these like 1950s G-men who are trying to investigate alien invasion. So you've got to kind of pick where you're going to go, and then you go around these kind of very homely 1950s locations that have been messed up by aliens, and then sometimes you find samples, often you find aliens. The aliens are usually massively more powerful than you, so the only thing to do is run away. And it's just interesting, and I'm really curious just to see how that's going to play out. And obviously, massively pumped for Deus Ex and Portal 2 and Gears 3 and all that other stuff, but XCOM is the one that I am the most curious about.
The game I'm looking forward to in 2011 is Portal 2, because obviously the first game was fantastic and I enjoy being made to laugh. Well, I'm not actually excited about the co-op, because I can't imagine anything being more frustrating than having someone else's death on my conscience. So I'm actually just more into finding out what GLaDOS is up to. I'm sure it's going to be alright. I trust Valve, and I know they won't let me down. And if they do, I'll just post them at forum.